Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How you guys doing? I gotta get this. Hang on 1 second. It's an emergency. Then why is it not showing up? Oh, it's YouTube telling me I'm live. Hi Danny. Hi Cindy. Did I miss someone? Hi WM. It's nice and cozy. Thank you so much for lighting my fire. It's been a crazy day for me, but I love it. Popping that can. I was out with family for a late holiday celebration. Nice. So I'll have to look at the group. Oh, that's fine. I figured everybody was still doing stuff. It's okay. And plus I got on too early. And Spiritual Dreams was there to keep me company. And Kelly was there too towards the end. I don't think we got a lot accomplished except for that except I did learn something and I was happy about that because I wasn't really concerned, but I was wondering. I guess is a good way to say it. Let me get my book out really quick, okay? Hold on. Look away. Look away. All right. All right. Now where's my glasses? Don't know if it's because you moved your camera, but kind of froze a bit. Sorry guys, let me fix my Wi-Fi. Getting set up. There, I think it's better now. That should be good. Just a ray of sunshine today. Much better? Good, good. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta look something up real quick so that I know that I'm saying it correctly. Because I don't like it when I don't say things correctly. It is called One-Sided. It is, I believe it's called Soul Transformation. So now I understand. 82. Now I understand why it says in the Red King that when you do this right that I did, that you can, if you don't have full and complete trust in Belial, is that High Spiritual Dreams, that it says if you don't have full trust in Belial to put your soul back together, that you could lose your mind. Now I know why. I understand that now completely, what that means. Because you go through soul transformation. And I was beginning to wonder what was going on with me because I'm so like gone, absent. Oh, this girl, you are funny. My client who, let me see, what did she say? Wait, before I talk shit about her, let me see. I thought I did, but I feel like sometimes it just pops out of nowhere. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at her. But you're very cute, darling. I don't think she realizes that I'm live right now. And if you message me when I'm live, then it's only fair to share. But I didn't say your name. But you can't get mad at me because you're the one who did it. Anyways, it's been a good day, Shadow. And I took some pictures today, and he's still with me. Belial's still with me. He's been with me through this whole time. It's a very strange feeling to have that energy around you. I mean, I don't feel like, I'm not saying like he's physically, standing here with me. He might be, but I was calling on him earlier today for him to check on me, make sure I'm okay and stuff, because I slept like an hour from last night. I know. Oh, I don't know. I just looked at one picture and I saw Belial standing behind me, and so I was like, hi. And then I didn't look at the other one, so I don't know. But hi, Nancy. But but yeah, I slept for an hour and I was so tired and I just zonked out, and then I just woke up like I had never been asleep, like wide awake. And then, but I was still tired. I don't know how to explain it. You just like are awake. And then I was just laying there going, seriously. I've been asleep for like an hour and a half. And then I just laid there wide awake all day almost. And then we got up and yeah. And then I woke up then I got up and I was like, forget it. Let's get out of the house for a little bit or something, And my boyfriend keeps making comments like, you're there, but I'm alone. Sorry. I can't help it. It's going to be this way for a whole moon cycle. So from my birthday all the way until I believe it's January 10th, I'll be going through soul transformation. And you can definitely feel it. It feels weird, you guys. It's not painful. It's not scary. But you feel weird. Like I feel weird. I can feel it right here. I mean, I'm still functionable, but to have that with you all the time, it kind of encapsulates you, like I'm encapsulated. That's what I feel like. So I'm under very strict protection right now. I love him too. I love them all. And so, yeah, good times. But I got some stuff to do tonight. I'm excited about it. I have some things I'm still working on. This will be the last night for my 2 love spells that I have going over there. I have to do a candle reading tonight for 2 people because I did a candle on their honey jar, and they got some serious scorpion tail shit going on. Does your boyfriend understand everything you're going through? Kind of. He doesn't understand. Hi, sweetheart. He doesn't understand everything, but I try to tell him. But you know, he's really good. Once I told him, you know, why I'm being this way, because at first I thought I was just like having like possession or something, because it's kind of the same kind of feeling, kind of sort of, but not. It's a little more intense even than that, I think, kind of, because it doesn't stop. Like when you do possession stuff, it can, hey, where have you been? You're late. He really is okay. Yeah, he's okay. But yeah, so once I tell him like what's happening, that it's okay, then he's like cool, and he just like 2 days late, ha ha ha. And but you know, he was really good tonight after I explained things to him. Then he was like, all right. And he like put me in my bed and covered me up and kissed me on the forehead and closed the door and put the air machine on. But try to sleep. It's like, I'm going to try. What a pain in the ass I am, huh? 2 days, no matter, still was there. You were here? You weren't here. When were you here? In order. You have to order car parts. Whatever. But yeah, so he's really good about that. When I had to tell him though, otherwise he gets all bent, you know, if he doesn't understand. But I didn't even understand. Is the fence better? No, he didn't do the fence. He's going to go out and do it right now. Attack! Always, Time. Yeah, he didn't fix the fence. So now every time the wind blows, the fence goes bang, bang, bang. It's frozen in place now. I'll go out there and fix it myself. It's okay. I bet your boyfriend doesn't try to argue with you. He argues with me. Sometimes. I don't usually argue with him, though. He's kind of scary. He's a big, scary guy. Yeah, the boys get stressed out when the fence goes bang, bang. They don't like it. They go out barking, and then they wake me up. Whatever, ha ha ha. He can be intimidating. He's only intimidating to others. I'm always right. Yeah, he's always right. And I just say, he really is big and scary. He is. I'm not scared of him. But he can walk in a room and scare the crap out of some people, that's for sure. But really, he's the nicest guy in the world. The nicest guy in the world most days. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Is your boyfriend in here too? Yeah. Yeah, WM is my boyfriend. Yeah. You're like the only person on earth that he likes. Yeah, he's cranky sometimes. Well, me and his best friend, we're the only ones that he likes. No, but he has to deal with all the worldly stuff, the earthly stuff, the day-to-day crap, and it makes him cranky because I don't deal with that stuff. So that's his job. You like Kelly? Kel. He likes Kel. Him and Kel like to flirt. And so I always call her his girlfriend, and he gets mad. She's not. It's not true. That's so special. He has gave me pretty good advice, but about life and situations. So he's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know if I would take advice from him, but good luck with that. I don't take advice from him very much. WM has to deal with all the behind the scene things we don't see you go through. Yes, he does. That is the truth. Yep. He says, all I do is witchcraft, sleep, get up, witchcraft, sleep, get up, witchcraft, sleep, get up. He's a solid dude. Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. I get second opinions. Just thinking about you being there, huh? Ha ha ha. Yes. He said he's going to start drinking. Well, you know where the alcohol is. Have fun with that. You should. You should. We're not going anywhere, so you might as well. Booze it up. Booze it up, Buttercup. I don't care. Not me. I'm going to drink Red Bull and do some magic. I'm going to get my candles lit tonight. And I don't even know what I have to do tonight. But I'm kind of excited about my Pay What You Owe spell tomorrow. Because I have these. I'll tell you what I did. I have these sticks, this bark. And these are really good. They're liquorized bark. And I'm going to be putting his little puppet. He's on Belial's altar right now. With Artie, with one of these. Next, like his picture's like this, and then this is like this on it. But then when I do the casting tomorrow, I'm gonna fold it all around him with the Play-Doh, and then I'll sprinkle in the domination herbs, and then I'll leave him like that and tell him, I'll go meditate with it and tell him, and I'll have a candle there with Belial, and I'll be like telling him things. Hi, Matthew. Does he help you with your craft? No. He's not a witch. he comes in here and lights my fires. If I need, well, yeah, he lights my fires. He built this whole thing. Like he did all the walls and the ladder, the stairs to get up in the loft, and yes, he built the shop. Yep, did all the painting. Got it all ready. And now he's getting ready to do it again here this coming year. Hopefully, if Hecate allows me to add to it, then he'll be doing that too. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. He knows it. Hopefully you can do the addition. Yeah, that'd be super cool. Well, is what I think what she wants. Is what I think what Hecate wants is she wants one part of it to be just for, she wants one part of it to be just for altars and for them, and then the other part to be like for YouTube, because right now I have everything all together, and I don't think they mind it, but they would rather that part be kept private and separate for them. And so I really can't do that with the space that I have, because this is how I pay for everything. And so it's my job and it's my way of life. It's my responsibility. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Back up. So, so my client who's on here, I won't say who it is, but you are so funny. You cracked me up. So I'll tell you what she said. I'm not going to say any names, but it's really funny. So I did my client's spell a week and a half ago. And right away she started messaging me. I don't feel anything. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he's going to feel it. And I don't feel anything. I don't feel any of the energy you were talking about. And now she's saying, she's messaging me going, oh my gosh. So you do call yourself blue because I'm the blue witch. My name is Melissa Azul. If I was green, I would die. But anyway, so she, now she's feeling it really strong. And so now she's like, I've been trying the energy balls, but it's not working. And then she said, if we do a booster, can we just put it on him and I be spared? Yes, dear, we can do that. We can just pile it all on him. She asked for it. Poor thing. I think it snuck up on her and caught her by surprise, like she wasn't expecting it the way it happened, I think. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's good. That means that it's sneaking up on him too. Everything you're feeling, he's feeling. And so it's making him a crazy person too. The one thing that I will say though is that you cannot be prideful in witchcraft. You have to put your pride aside, and you have to put your disagreements with the other person aside for the energy to be allowed to do its job. So if you're mad still and you have and not just you, everyone, this goes for everyone, you have to get rid of that. Like whatever happened, you can't hold on to it. It has to go. So when you get back together with him or her, then you have to not bring that shit up and put it in there. You got to let it go. It's dead, it's gone, it's past. This will be a new beginning, a fresh start, and those things aren't to be thrown in each other's face. If you want to like go get help and work through something so it doesn't happen again, or it depends on what it is, you know what I mean? So just let it go. You have to, and you can't go, well, I'm not going to be the one. I want to be strong. I want to be the strong one. I don't want to be the weak one and call him first. You can't act like that. You have to, you have to be the bigger person and know that you just did a spell, and he's probably freaking out and not understanding what's going on. And that's okay. You don't want him to. But take that into consideration. And if you have an opportunity to reach out, like a holiday, a birthday, you know, this kind of thing, and it's not too late to text someone and say, I'd like to wish you, happy holidays, and I hope you're doing well, and, whatever, I wish you the best, or blah, blah, whatever. You know, keep it simple and short. It's not weakness if you call the other person first. It makes you stronger, because the first step is the hardest to make. That's right. Very, very good words. Very wise. Spiritual dreams. People need to just give up, or give their spells a few days. Yeah. Yeah. And when you, for goodness sakes, you guys, when you get back with the person, or you go on a date with them or whatever, do not get sloppy drunk. You could have a glass of wine or a drink, but don't get sloppy drunk. It never turns out well. On average, how soon does someone start feeling that spell working, or is everyone different? Everyone's different, but it's usually pretty fast. It's usually within a day or two. Sometimes it's within a couple of hours. At the most, I would say 3 days. Because I work the spell for 3 days, and then once I release it, it's on. So when I'm throwing them in the fire, and they're going up they're being released into the universe to deal with, that's it. Then that's the spell. It's done, and it's gone, and it's going out to where it's supposed to go. And so that's kind of how it works. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you don't put your own energy into the spell, it's the same as buying a gym membership and never going, and then yelling at the card because you're still fat. Did you just see Kelly? Damn you, card. You didn't work. Preach, Kelly. Yeah, so, it's a tricky thing, and everybody is a little different situation, and so you just have to kind of, know your own situation, and know how to tweak the energy to suit you best. It's just so hard to, everybody's completely different. Everybody has their own situation, and it's always a little bit different. And so, everybody's been through different things. Everybody's been through stuff. Everybody has stuff to go through in the relationship. And I don't like it when people say that you shouldn't do come back love spells because that person doesn't want to be with you anymore. Well, that's not always true. And sometimes people have, like, put in years of their life into this relationship, and they just need a little help getting it fixed. And that's what magic is for. And so why not? do a spell. And a binding spell these days, you have to deal with social media. You have to deal with people at work. And everybody likes to have attention and be told that they're handsome or pretty or da 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 da. And sometimes the flirting gets, whatever, carried away, and things happen, and then that has to be dealt with. And there's just so much stuff that you're contending with these days, especially on the computer, with hi John, especially with you know internet, with social media. It's just computer. Yeah, he's agreeing. See, hi. So I don't think there's anything wrong with binding people. I'll do it all day long. And I know that people, other witches, you shouldn't do that. That's against someone's free will. All magic is against someone's free will. All of it is the same thing. All magic is you're bending energy, you're shaping someone, you're forcing someone to do what you want them to do. It's the same thing. No, they're not being bound to that, but you're still doing what you're accusing me of doing when I'm binding someone. You're still making them do something against their will. So hello. I've tried getting past my ex by dating others, but when I'm with others, things pop up with his birthday or name or where he works, no matter what I do. But he's with someone else. It's been a couple years and I still feel him. It's weird. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. WM and I broke up for a year or two or something like that, and the whole time I just compared everyone to him. I was just like, yeah, WM's better. He is better at opening the door than you are. He's better at fixing cars than you are. He's better. He understands me better. I don't know. I just had a really hard time. And yeah. And so you just have to, but when we broke up, we didn't like have a fight or anything like that. What would you recommend? For me personally, I would do a breakup spell and break him up, and then I would go in and take him. That's just how I roll. I didn't break WM up though. I was married to someone else too at the same time he was, for our less than a year marriages that we tried. We're kind of funny. Hi, Witchy Mom. We're just talking crap about marriages and binding spells. I know. And then he, I did do a spell for him though. After everything was done, he wanted me to do an open road prosperity spell for him, and I did. And then the next thing I knew, he was back here with me. And so I think Akate had plans. And then we've just been back together ever since. It's been a couple years now. So, Marriage, no thank you, not for me. I think it just ruins everything. I don't want to get married either. But if I do get married, it will be with WM. No, he doesn't worship Hecate. He doesn't worship anything except for cars and things with tires on them. If they have tires on them, wheels and tires and motors, then he worships that. But no, he respects it very much, but that's it. And I don't try to force it on him. As long as he respects as long as he respects my path, then I don't try to push it on him. He's asked to like be a part of it a couple of times, and I say no. Cars is a good religion. Yeah, he thinks so. But one of us going through this is enough for around here. If we were both going through this together, we would be a hot mess. This place would be a hot mess. Yeah. But yeah, he's totally chill with it. I've never had like any kind of problems with him about it, He knows what's up. Has he seen your spirits of Belial and Lucifer too? I don't know. I think that he sees things all the time, and the house is very haunted. But he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't go, oh my God. He doesn't freak out or anything. He's just like, yep, they're spirits. The closet ghost. Yeah, I have a closet ghost. He stays in one of my closets in my room. Well, he stays right in that area. Sometimes, like, there's like a big closet, okay, like a big walk-in closet right there. And then there's a door here and a door here, but he goes through this door, and then he'll go right along that wall right there in the living room, and there's a TV, stereo and stuff there. And he'll go along in there and then go back in the closet and come around like this. I don't think he goes I don't think he goes anywhere else. But he's a nice guy. I don't think he's bothered Holly too much. Holly, has he bothered you? Are you still on here? She might have got off, but he might have bothered her a little bit, I think, but he's cool. I have a scale in there. He turns the scale on. Lying, he said. Previous lying. Who's lying? Previously lying. I think when she first started, he made his presence known to her, but she was chill with it. Yeah, and then I have one that stays in the staircase. Possible. And when she has to sweep the stairs, she doesn't like it. It's scary. He's a little intimidating. He's a shapeshifter of some sort. Because one time, he came running down the stairs and like ran right into me. And he was huge. I thought it was like when he was coming down the stairs, I thought it was my boyfriend. And I was like, hey, hey, babe. And then I turned and I just saw him going. Who messed with her keys? Yeah, I don't know. Someone, when she first started... Friendship. When she first started working for me, they followed her home and fucked with her house. So I had to like talk to him and not do that. She's like, you gotta get this handled. My oldest daughter has a closet ghost. He knocks on the door when people walk by, but nothing else, no harm. Yeah. Sleepy. Yeah, mine used to blow up my TVs. And he apologized to me. He said he was sorry. And I said, okay, well, can you just be careful because they're kind of expensive, So don't touch them. Try to keep your energy off of the TVs and the electronics, okay? It will be good. So he just plays with the scale. Yeah. Hard to. I just wanted to say to you, Blue, that you are a very beautiful, intelligent, chill witch. I really appreciate your knowledge. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. It's so nice of you to say. I think she dealt with things well. Most would have freaked out. Safe, yep, there's a safe. Yeah, um, she did a little bit at first, but she's okay now. She's okay. Now she's got it. But a lot of things happened. I think that she doesn't necessarily realize what's going on. But she has asked a couple times, if she could study with me. And I just ignore her. Because this path takes dedication, and it takes a lot of, dedication. And I have a hard time getting her to come to work. So, but it's not always her fault. Sometimes it's my fault. Sometimes she'll be like, do you still want me to come today? And I'll be like, I'm too tired to get up and open the door, so no. Come tomorrow. So it's not always her fault. A lot of times it's my fault, but yeah. I'm a pain in the ass. So, oh my gosh, that was such a funny video. I watched this video. You guys, I don't know how to say. I'm not going to say anything. It's just not nice. Witches are funny people. We go through different kinds of things than regular people who don't practice. And so sometimes we're different. We act and behave strangely. And I think that people are like, think we're freaks or whatever. But you have to understand that when you're working with the higher level frequencies that we work with, that we are with our, the ancients, it sometimes we go through things and it can mess up our mind a little bit while we're going through it. But when we're done going through it, then it changes us. We're a little different. They put knowledge in us. It's not like we have to go to school and learn it per se, but they kind of just like open up our chakras and like put it in us, put it in our DNA, in our DNA. And so then when all that's good and done, then we always just have that, and they can activate it, and sometimes we'll just know things and we don't even know how we know it, but that's how we know it. And so we're just different. I was going to make fun of some people, but that's just not nice. I'm going to shut up. Because I understand it, but it still was funny to watch. Sometimes it could be really funny. And you're just like, but that's what it is. When you see us acting weird, that's why. That is why. Yes. And, oh, I was going to talk about that, wasn't I? I'm just going to do a video on it. Yeah. So, I know I did a video already, kind of, sort of. But when you guys, okay, I'll just do a video. It's so, hi. Contrast. It's so, I don't know. I think that you guys, that, not you guys, but being a strong witch with powers, does it make you feel invincible? No. What spells are you doing tonight? I don't know. I gotta get all my papers out and check. I really don't remember. But hopefully love spells. I am working on a lot though that I've already done. Today's the last day to burn candles on those ones that I did on Wednesday. Like, intimidating. Well, I just think it's important that people remember when you're hiring a witch to do a casting, don't be a dick. Don't get sassy. Don't, like, I mean, sometimes I get people who talk to me like, like shit. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? And then they'll like make accusations and stuff about that I'm trying to rip them off or something. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just got your spell in yesterday and you're up my ass. And you're continuously emailing me and saying, what's going to happen? What's this? What's that? Didn't you do your homework first? Didn't you watch my videos? You just like randomly pulled me out of a hat? What do you mean? What do you mean you just handed over money to a stranger and now you don't know what's going to happen? I'm like, it was just yesterday. Calm down, But yeah, don't come at me like that, because then I'll be angry. I'll be angry. They're flashing that gym card, demanding results. Well, yeah, she wasn't demanding results. She just wanted to know what was going to happen, when it was going to happen, how it was going to happen. And so I guess that is demanding. I don't know what she was trying to do, but why would anybody want to piss off the person that could change their life for the worse in a matter of 20 minutes? I don't know. But I just like, well, I sent a few unpleasant emails back, and then I try to just like calm myself down, remain professional, just work through it. Like I waited for a response for like an hour after I sent all my emails telling her, if you don't want me to cast for you, then you need to let me know, because I have you on the table right now. So I waited, like, it held me up for a whole hour waiting if she wanted me to cast or not, because I chewed her out because she pissed me off. And then she never got back to me. So then I cast for her. And then she like wrote me another book and said, well, maybe you should just not do it like the next day. And I was like, it's too late. Your shit's already posted. I already sent you a picture and sent you the link of your video. So no, it's too late. I waited. Yeah, they have no common sense. And they think that I think is what people think, is I think that you think that when you pay me to do a spell, that I owe you something. Like, I don't owe you shit. You know, I'm casting for you, and I do that. I do it. I provide a video and a picture and everything, and I do a consultation, and you know, I do more than most and everything else. And so you're not getting like extra, you don't get to talk to me like a dog, like your little pet. I'm not your little pet. You don't own me. You hired me to do a job. I'm doing my job. Back off. You know, kind of thing. You don't make my schedule. You know, I will put you on my schedule where you fit. And you're not my boss. And so when people try to talk to me like that, then I get angry. And Akate, she gets really angry, and then I feel that, and so then I go off. And they are stupid to upset you. You are not alone. Well, that's why I posted that thing, like witches amongst us or whatever I called it, because, or dealing with witches or something. I can't remember what I called it, but because people don't understand that when they're talking to us, they're talking to the gods, like real gods, not pretend ones. You know, these are the ancients. These are the real gods that can tap into you at any second. And so keep that in mind when you're talking to their children, that, you know, I'm always going to be professional. I'm always going to, I mean, I did the casting for that person, and I was kept my emotions in check while I was casting. Compliance. And I, you know, still asked for her favor, and still, you know, they have the wrong ideas about, yeah. And so, you know, I think I'm gonna, but it was good experience for me, because it made me realize that some people just really don't know what's gonna happen and what to expect. I mean, I've been doing this for a few years now on YouTube, and I just assume everybody knows. And that's my fault. And I shouldn't assume that everybody just knows what's going to happen. It isn't Disney, and it takes time. Yeah. The gods can give it, and they can take it away. So I just try to, I'm going to try, I try to take all that into consideration, and, you know, remained professional and did the casting. And it was probably a good thing too, because she has some blockages in her current relationship that she's casting on. There's a lot of stuff in there. So tonight, I've already done 2 candles on it to try to burn through them, and they keep coming back. So the first one was saying that there was present blockages, and then the one I did yesterday said that there's blocked stuff from her past that's causing problems. So I burned through that, and so tonight I'm going to burn 1 more candle on it, and hopefully we get a good burn on it. and then I'll release it into the fire. Yeah, she has a lot of stuff, a lot of problems on there, and I bet I know why. If she talks to her boyfriend the way she was talking to me, I bet I know why. Just saying. You know, you get what you give. You want some music on? As soon as we get off of here, we'll put some music on. No, no, I don't think so. Well, if I think that my casting is my casting, but if they, I don't think they'll interfere with the spell, but they might go have a talk with her. You know, my familiars might, my beetles might get her. I don't know, but the spell work is fine. That the other stuff is a whole nother situation. You know, sassy little minx. Is that included with her spell? Yeah, I do for everybody. For every spell I do, if there's blockages, when I'm working that spell and I'm burning those candles and I'm seeing blockages come around the candle, then I have oil up on the working altar, and then it's got a little dropper and I just drop it on there and I command those blockages to remove, and then they just fall off. And that's what I do. That's why I work them for 3 days. Yeah. Now, if I'm doing a spell and there's scorpion tails, then that's a whole nother story. Then I have to contact the client and say, hey, you got scorpion tails in the back. Somebody's casting against you or someone's working against you. What's going on? You know, like this one right here. Oh, I broke it. This one right here. Let me see if I could figure out. Where's the scorpion tail? Here it is. This one right here was on a candle I did the other day on the back. And so it was like this, you know, like this on the back of her candle. And so I know that someone is either, you know, talking hella shit about her and interfering in her relationship, or someone's casting on her. And so then I put another candle on it, and then it did this in the back. And so I went ahead and called her. And so tonight, that's what I'm doing the candle readings for. I'll do candle readings for both of them. And then it'll tell me exactly who is spell work's being done on which one of them, and where it's going to affect them in their life, and that could, you know, what they're going after. And then I'll be able to help her more. But yeah, that's a hot mess. Looks like a witch in the wax. I know. That's what I was saying. It's like they're casting on him, you know. That's what it looks like. It's freaking awesome. See that? See that? The witch is casting on him. It's pretty crazy, huh? Yeah. It's probably, and then today I was like, oh gosh, it's probably me. Yeah. So, anyways, I don't think it's me. Usually when I show up, I look like, it'll show up in the area that I'm casting, and then it will be like, I'll look like, it'll look like me. Like I showed you guys the other day on the live chat. It's like it looks like a little princess or something. I don't know. Like you can see my hair and I'm just like up there. I don't know. But anyways, so such a dork. But that's what it's like. That's what it looks like. And I posted pictures of it on my Coven page. Yeah, if you guys aren't on the Coven page, then you miss out on a lot of stuff, I think.
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. But anyways, so that's what's up. Oh, I have a prosperity, right? Maybe I could do that tonight. I want to do my, yeah, I want to do the prosperity tonight. I love doing prosperity spells. And my client is so cute. She's so funny. She's like, I really need to do a comeback love. But oh, forget him. I want to do prosperity for myself. It's like, yeah. Put yourself first. That is awesome. That's what I would do. He can wait till next payday. So funny. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off of here and get started. I love you all. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.